Welcome, folks. This is Tom O'Brien of TFNN. We go 5 days a week. We go 9 hours a day. We go 24 hours a day on the internet at TFNN.com. Always remember, folks, whatever you think about, you bring about. Whatever you focus on grows. Hope everyone had a great day, safe day. Let's make it a great night, folks. Let's take a look at one of our 4 agreements. Love is kind and just. When you're in love, a smile is always on your face. You feel good about yourself, and because you're happy, you are kind. Love is also just. When you make a mistake, you pay for it only for that mistake. Market-wise, let's take a look at it out here. We had the Dow Industrials up 84, NASDAQ up 18, S&P's up 10, gold contract up $4, trading at $1,687 an ounce. Silver up 19 cents at $31.76 an ounce. Platinum up 5 at $1,693 an ounce. Copper up 5.5 pennies at $3.66 a pound. Light sweet crude up $1.06, trading out at $95.31 a barrel. Bonds down 28.6 at 145.08. King dollar down 124.6 at 79.73. Euro up 87 at 133.76. And the yen, check this out, folks. The yen up 1.48 at 89.86. That just means the yen got that much weaker. Pretty amazing. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Give us a call, folks. I want to know what's going on in your world. In the world of the S&P, let's take a look at them. Okay, we got deviance extraordinaire here, folks, and here we go. So, we're at 1481.85. We were looking for the spike to get into 1474. Bottom line, got into it, got over it, closed out at over it. 681 million shares versus 899. Now, what you have is this: when you close at a higher price, bottom line, you can go higher. Right now, on that cash S&P, what we're dealing with is this: you are at the supply line right up there at the very highs, meaning going all the way from April of 07, going all the way over to December of 08. Okay, so that's your SPY. That's your SPX. We go to the SPY. Now, if you want to see here, here's where the deviance comes in. So, the SPY, what do we do out here today? Well, the SPY spikes into the last high that was up there, which was the 148.11. That was January, let's see, 4th. No, September 14th, rather. September 14th. Now, the prior day, what we had done is this. On September 13th, we did 225 million up there. The actual high did 168 million shares. So watch what we did out here today. You got to over the high, 148.42. It couldn't hold the high, and you know what? We don't have enough demand. We did 118 million shares versus, and I'm taking a lower number, the 169. So what you have there, that's a failure on price, a failure on volume. This is where it's really going to get interesting, man, because what you have is that the cash S&P is up there. SPY couldn't handle it. That's saying SPY is going to pull back. Dow Industrials. We go to the Dow. You take a look at the Dow. What we had with the Dow is this. Dow Industrials, the September 14th high is 13,653. We got to 13,633. We closed at 13,596. Bottom line, you're coming into that high, and you're coming into that high with 220 million shares lighter. Now, we'll see if that was the test of the Dow also. But bottom line, you're dealing with the same number, meaning that September 14th number. NASDAQ Composite. This is where it's all deviant. NASDAQ Composite, what is the composite to? Composite goes up 18 bucks. We get to a price point of 31.44. You close at 31.36. You know, you're over the last swing high. You're into a downdraft that's pretty dramatic with 1.7 billion versus 1.9 on the way down. If we go look at the 3 Qs, what you're going to see is this. You're going to see a total failure. And this is what it is. With 3 Qs, Index 100, we get to a price point of 67.48. You get over the swing point of January 3rd. That swing point there was 67.34. We did 31 million shares versus 47 million shares. That's another failure. Now, let's go look at the small caps. We take a look at the small caps. Small caps, of course, had broken topside quite a while ago. Small caps, what we have is this. You're dying on the vine, though. What the small caps have right now is 30 million shares. You had already got over the swing point. That swing point, if I use the IWM, we're at 88. 32. Bottom line is that, you know, the small caps are the strongest. I wouldn't be basically shorting the small caps at all. But bottom line is that they basically are dying in the vine up there also. Now, when we take a look at the SPY, now watch how this works. Because when you look at the SPY and when you look at the specifically the NDX 100, this is what you have going on here. Is that you have the Apple, okay? Apple turns around, can't handle higher price. Now, watch what you have here, folks, is this. Apple had gone up to a price point today of $510.75. Couldn't handle that higher price. Got into the gap. Then what ends up happening? Basically closed at 502. Not that that's a big deal. What you have there, though, is that Apple couldn't handle a higher range period. Apple is in a large ABC structure. Well, it's in a small ABC structure down to 470. It's a larger structure right now to 369. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Let's go take a look at Intel. Intel just come out with numbers. Intel closed at 22.68. It's trading up 11 cents right now at 22.81. Number-wise goes like this with Intel. Their fourth quarter revenue, the estimate was 45 cents. They made 48 cents. The top-line revenue, the estimate was $12.91 billion. They took in, this is next first quarter. First quarter, the estimate was 12.91. They expect to take in 12.2 to 13.2. Look at that. What a spread that is. That's pretty amazing. That's $1 billion that they're saying they could take in. Could you imagine? Could you imagine basically having well, I guess that'll make sense. It's just that they're working with much larger numbers. No doubt about that. Huge numbers they're working with. Let's see. I just saw something coming across. Capital One. Capital One's missing their revenue numbers. We'll go right back to Capital One after we go to our man Tom in Ohio. Hey, Tom, what's going on?
Hey, how you doing, Tom?
I'm doing great, man. You having a good day out there?
Oh, yeah. I brought my boy down to get his license today.
I'm sorry, what?
I brought my boy down here getting his license today.
Oh, cool, man. Oh, he's got to be psyched, right?
Oh, yeah, he's pumped.
I bet he is. I remember that day getting that license. That's freedom extraordinaire. Boom, taking off, man.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Okay, what are we going to look at today?
ABFS.
ABFS. That's Arkansas Best Corp. It's a diversified holding company involved in the motor carrier transportation business. Okay. They transport the goods all across the world. The low is $6.43. The high is 22. They lose money. They lose 30 cents a share. Okay, so let's see what we got here. Okay, so what are we looking to do here?
I got in at about 10.
Okay. So what you have, folks, is you get an equity moving back to 2008. It comes down from $45. It looks like it, hit basically a low here at 643. Comes off that low. What you need here is this, Tom. You need a sign of strength. You're in at the right price. There's no doubt about that. Meaning that this thing basically come down hard. You're going to have a hard time though getting past like the 1103 right now. I just make sure you put a stop under this 959 area. See that 950? What we have, folks, is that this come off the bottom. And it did have a nice sign of strength come in on December 21st. But what you want now, at this particular case, you'd like to, what's stopping this right now, and that's why it has to build some cause, is how it came down when you go back to July. July it went from $14.35 down to $9.80 in 3 days. Okay, so that's basically a problem. Do you know what I'm saying? But it's building cause to get into that. So now you're looking for wide price spread, accelerated volume as you come into that level.
All right. I want to ask you about a bond fund. I got my 401k.
Okay.
It's the symbol is THIYS.
X?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not going to be it. Here, you stay right there. You can give the producer the symbol when we're just at a commercial break, okay? This is Tom O'Brien. This is TFNN. You stay right there, folks. We'll come right back. We hit the Dow up 84, NASDAQ up 18, S&P's up 11. We're going to be right back.